everyone, and welcome to day 33. We are starting off here in Montana at Pompey's Pillar. It's a historical national monument. It's a national monument not far from Billings, Montana. And Lewis and Clark came here, and there's actually a signature here. As you can see right there, Clark was here. He signed. This was one of their stops on the trail, of course. And it's one of the few spots that they know for sure that Lewis and Clark stopped on their trail. So it's a pretty historically significant thing. And then from the very top, you get a pretty good view all around. The smoke is finally clearing up. We're getting far enough east. Thank goodness. You got the Yellowstone River that goes right here. We're actually pretty far from Yellowstone. But that's the Yellowstone River. Cool bridge over there. But more important than anything else really here is the history. So if you really like history, you're really interested in like you know, expanding west, that kind of thing, that part of US history, this is definitely some place you want to come. But yeah, that's the main gist of this place.
We got a mega load. Look at that. Whoa, we got extra tires with him. He knows he's gonna blow a tire. I have literally never seen so much roadkill in my life. Oh my gosh. And if you've never seen road making, this is road making live. On a big stretch of highway. And check it out, they got a friggin', I don't even know what it is, a tractor and like a hook on a flatbed. It's like ridiculous. Welcome to North Dakota! Alright, so I want to take a moment to explain the last 30 seconds. I just drove 4 hours from where we were at the monument to Theodore Roosevelt National Park here in North Dakota. And those are the small clips of like craziness that I saw on the road. Like, I have never seen so much roadkill in my life. And that one where like I screened for a second, like there was literally a giant, like you could see the blood all across the road. Yeah, sorry if you're not good with blood. Sorry with the descriptions, but it was all across the road, and like I went right by it. It was like literally in the middle of the road. I almost like hit it. It was crazy, ridiculous. And then yeah, you see some pretty big rigs and things like that, which is, I mean, you can find that even on like down in like the central parts of the country and stuff like that. But I have never seen so much roadkill it's in eastern Montana that I saw that. It's just ridiculous. So now we're at Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and first thing I see when I get here, wild horses. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Badlands here, but there's some wild horses out there. You can see it. We're gonna see a bunch of prairie dogs. I'm so excited for that. This park is literally just like one giant loop of like scenic overlooks and like possible wildlife that you can see. There's some hikes too though. But wait, what the heck? Why is there a UPS truck going through the park? What? The park is a giant loop. What is a UPS truck doing here? Oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing. There's little prairie dogs like literally everywhere. You can hear them. They're just all over the place. Ridiculous. Run like across the streets. You have to be really careful. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Look at them. They're literally everywhere. They make the funniest noises too. It's like a bunch of little squeals. See all those mounds? It's all their little homes. A lot of... So yeah, that's what the park is. Pretty much mostly this stuff. It reminds me a little bit of Badlands. I mean, check this out. This is so cool. You can get so close to them. Look at them. There's another one right there. They're just staring out there. That one's a big guy. People drive a little too fast here. You gotta drive really slow because these guys like to run out into the street. You gotta be really, really careful. What's up? So it's some pretty cool landscape here. It reminds me of Utah a lot, actually. But like it's all just this. I don't know how much I like this park. It's so out of the way too. And the other thing is that this park actually has two parts. There's a northern part, but it's like all the way up near the Canadian border, like another 30 miles north.
It's actually surrounded by national like grassland, so it's a lot more greener than this. It's like a lot more of that than anything else. But I don't think I'm going up there. It's hikes. But we are here now, so we might as well enjoy it. No regrets, I say. No regrets. Look at that. Actually reminds me a little bit of Canyonlands too. Utah.
Okay, I'm swimming. I can't do this.
This is kind of cool. Look at that formation. First, the mountain kind of looks like those sphinx like you have out in Egypt. And then this looks really weird. It's like those things that you find in caves. The stalagoscopes or stalagoscopes. I know I'm saying it wrong for sure. And then it's kind of interesting how like the rock hills turn into like grassy hills. So you get a little bit of both.
Now this is what I call a big sky. Look at that. It just stretches clouds forever and ever. We are now back on the road again for another 4 hours going to South Dakota. Look, another, is that a house? Oh no, it's not a house. Whoa, that's great. I don't know what that was. But man, it is beautiful out here. This is a nice drive. It's in the middle of nowhere. And I have no podcast to listen to, no downloaded music, no nothing. And this radio, nothing good. So yeah, this is one of the hard times when you travel, when you have literally nothing to do and you're in your car by yourself, with yourself for 4 hours, and you just have your thoughts and your thoughts and your thoughts and more of your thoughts. That is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, is just times like this. Well, it turns out we found a little music. Girls don't cry. Honestly, I'm not a good singer, not a good dancer either, but when you got nothing else to do, you just can't help yourself. Sunflowers! It's weird. Check out these bugs. Their guts are like clear. What the heck? Usually it's like some nasty green, yellow, but these ones are clear. Crazy thing is that this morning, this windshield was completely clean, and now there's like a bajillion bugs. No, there's more like 20 of them, and they're all splattered everywhere. It's pretty bad.
Well, now we got stuck by road work. Yo, check it out though. Look, there's a bunch of sheep out there. I think they're just regular sheep. But still, I mean, look, this is ridiculous. Like, I never would have imagined that such a place like this exists in the United States after living in Annapolis all my life. They're finally coming. We can see them coming in the distance. The other side's coming. We'll be leaving soon. I mean, look at that. It's just, oh my goodness, those clouds are amazing. The coolest thing is, my favorite thing is like when there's shadows, you can see like right there, it's a little dark because there's shadows from the clouds. Just seeing it from a distance, and like when you drive these, like the roads go up and down. So like when you go over the peak, you see the beauty like for miles and miles. Yo, check this out. The dump trucks are going backwards. What are they doing? They're reversing. This is crazy. Why don't I go forward? Road work in progress is just really interesting to watch. You don't really believe that it's interesting until you actually see it. It's like all the work that goes into it, all the prep and everything. It's ridiculous. Laying the asphalt there. I just realized this, but I had my window down when all the cars were passing earlier while we were waiting. Look at all the rocks that landed in here because they had loose gravel on the ground. All these rocks got in the window. I didn't even realize it. Unless it was from me when it wasn't from me. It was from them. Oh my goodness, they're sticky too. They have like whatever the residue is on them. Oh man, ew. Yeah. Ah. You see how the clouds leave a shadow on the ground? I love that. Whoa, that car got beat up. Whoa, what happened? See, look at that. You could see for miles and miles away. 2 hours down, 2 more to go.
Here at my destination, it's Spearfish. We're gonna go into Spearfish Canyon. But you know, my other favorite thing about road tripping is that you always find the bikers who are like just having a great time. I love that. I mean, look at them all. Kind of missed half of them. And then look at my windshield, man. That's just disgusting.
Alrighty, so we've arrived at our next destination. Of course, unfortunately, it's more driving. But after driving 600 miles today, I don't want to do it anymore. But oh well. This is Spearfish Canyon. It is a beautiful drive, especially here. Right now, it's a cool 67 degrees. It's so nice.
Idea why. I would like to ask somebody, but there are tons and tons of bikers here. They are all over the place. There's like some fest going on or something, because they are literally every corner I turn. I know you can't see really that well because of all the birds. I mean, bugs, sorry, but yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand. I'm like scared. Like everywhere I look, I'm afraid I'm gonna hit one. Like right now. I mean, look at that. That's the Harley Davidson like shop right there. And then there's the Hall of Fame and like records for motorcycles or something like that. It's here too. Like there's something big about motorcycles here. I just don't know what it is in Rapid City area, South Dakota.
Alrighty, that will be the end of it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna go to Badlands National Park. Alright, today was like literally 600 miles of driving, almost 9 hours being in the car. It was ridiculous. Usually that's like a horrible day, but just that drive all the way down like North Dakota, South Dakota, it's like beautiful out there. Like I just never would have expected to see such beauty. I thought it was gonna be like middle of nowhere, desert. I had no podcast, I had no music, I had nothing really. Well, there was some time that I had music, but there was literally almost nothing going on. And it was kind of hard at first, but then like just taking the time, like having that time alone, that forced time alone is always so nice. And that's one thing that I love about traveling alone is like, I know that like normally I wouldn't put myself in that kind of situation, but because I'm driving, because I'm alone, it puts me in that situation, which I need to be in sometimes to kind of think about life and think about things. So that's really what I want to share about. Like, you think that it sucks being alone, but you're not always alone when you travel alone. A lot of alones there. But when you are alone actually on that travel, it's good for you. It gives you an opportunity to reflect and think and to have a little fun actually. Enjoy the nature, what you see around you. So if you guys have any questions about traveling, whatever it is, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here for you guys. Share with somebody you know, and until next time, high five!
Oh, and here's the bonus. Look, it's the 77th Sturgis, which is a city, biker rally. That's why there's so many bikers.